Fingers.
Sticky
Welcome,
fingers, huh?
Thursday night, Dope and Tape, episode 110. I like this number. I was excited for it. I don't know why, but I was. And now we have Marvette Fire back on the show. We're actually going to call this Slow Down So We Can Keep Up, because Marvette is
Stop it.
running around like a wild woman and getting these certifications and doing new things. And I'm like, what are you doing now? What are you doing now? It's just freaking crazy. Freaking crazy. We can't even... So we saw you doing kitchen hoods, then you're doing backflows, and even if a customer says, hey, I got a leak somewhere in like my domestic line, you're like, no problem, I got you there. Like, you do everything. Like, customer service on top of what you're doing is phenomenal.
On top of what I'm doing. Yeah. Look, I tell everybody, even if it's a customer that calls me and for whatever reason I can't help them out, I tell them straight up, if you want to get things done right, let's work something out. If not, I'm not the contractor for you, but I'll still do my due diligence and I'll help you in any way I can for you to get your project done. I might know another contractor that does the same thing that, maybe they have more manpower, maybe they have more this. Whatever it is, at the end of the day, I always put the customer first. And I think they see that and they appreciate that. So I love it. I love it.
Great. Very well said.
Yeah.
You're killing it. I mean, I was talking about women in fire protection that are murdering the industry and doing it right and is extreme competition to everybody else. I mean, you're there. You're there.
Round of applause.
Man, I mean,
bravo
like,
to you. Look
wow.
at you go.
So since the last time we talked, what kind of certifications have you got? What are you doing more of?
Since the last time we talked, when was that?
It was a minute ago.
I don't know when that was. I don't know if we had talked about me doing the backflow course. I did do that. I haven't went to go get tested out yet, but I did do that backflow training out here in Indio, actually. So hoping to get more into that. I did pay for some fire pump classes, which I need to start doing that, getting into that. More of like the big boy stuff, the big girl stuff, whatever you want to call it. I love all that. That's like I said before, my background is fire alarm, but that's kind of like, it gets a little bit boring to me. I like the big stuff, the big equipment, the stuff that not a lot of people touch, not a lot of people are familiar with. So, yeah, just been doing that. I want to shout out real quick, Kenny G. He's over in Indiana. He said that you guys have had him on the show before. He is awesome. He is very knowledgeable on antifreeze systems. Oh my goodness.
I talk to him like daily.
Yeah. He's been helping me out so much. I have a question. He's right there and he's just all about it. And I'm like, dude, you need to get back on the show. You need to share your knowledge with all these other techs, right? Because not a lot of people know antifreeze. I mean, maybe on the East Coast, you guys deal with that a little bit more, but on the West Coast, it's kind of like, it's uncharted territory, I think. So just to get more knowledge on that, I think would be a good thing. Get him back on the show, get him talking about it.
Kenny G, all you can eat. We're gonna get him back on.
Kenny G.
He was on early days, and like rule of thumb, typically for antifreeze is you get rid of it. You get rid of it.
Yeah,
we're going dry. We are going dry. We're not doing antifreeze loops no more. If you got it and you got to service it, okay. It's nasty stuff. It's nasty stuff. It ruined your outfit.
I've been phasing them out over here in Georgia for sure.
Give him a nice dry valve, dry system. Give him all galvy. And let's do that. But Kenny, that's crazy. That's such a small world. I seen you were doing like plumbing too, like some like kitchen sink shit.
Oh, me? Yeah. Well, so I do. I like Airbnb maintenance.
Oh shit! Who, me? You think I'm talking to Brian?
I was like, he does that too. So that's a funny story, actually. So I had linked up with somebody who needed some electrical done, which is covered under my C10. So I put in like some fans, some light electrical work. And then while I was there, I told her that I do handiwork on the side. And she goes, oh, so do you want to put some furniture together? And I'm like, yeah. So then she bought this house. She revamped the whole thing, renovated, put all new furniture. And then it turned into, oh, well, how much for a service call? So I'm just kind of like her maintenance now. So now I'm like, yeah, changing out her sinks, doing some light plumbing and stuff like that. And it's awesome because I have my van and I don't have to like, take my tools out, put them in a different van. It's like I can do handiwork in between my licensed contracting work, and it's amazing. I love it. It's
awesome. You're doing
We're so proud of you.
Doing it all.
We're so proud.
Thank you. Thank you. I tell everybody I never met a dollar I didn't like. So yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah,
What's up
we're
to the
out here. We're
chat?
definitely out here.
Big Country, Tommy, Corlin, Chad, Vinny, Steve. Yo, what up, everybody? Thank you for joining us. Hit the like button, you know.
Chad Tester? We
Chad
talking
Tester.
Chad?
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go, baby.
Dope and Tape, Callie in the
Every time I
house.
call him, he's like, ring a ding ding, you talking to the king. Like, what's up, kid?
Let's go. I love it.
Chatty boy. That's my boy
he
right there.
has those one-liners down. Those one lines, like just like he hits me back on text messages. I'm like, man, he's got them down. All
You're
of them.
like thinking
Witty.
you're like typing.
He's
Okay,
got the
Billy.
wit, kid.
Damn,
Huh?
what am I gonna come back with? Yeah,
Ricky,
he's got him.
how was her
He got a
journey?
mouthpiece.
How was her journey in the beginning of the trade? Did she have any haters? LOL.
Ooh.
I think we talked about this last time. No haters. For me, I've always worked with men. I'm from the military, so I was, only a few women in a platoon of about 50 guys. I always put my foot down, and I heard this the other day. Somebody told me I'm very firm. So
Yeah,
I think that helped me a lot. I've always, and I talked about this before I touched base on this, I respect men. I know sometimes egos could get in the way. So, I don't press that. I know my place. I think they know theirs. I respect them. We just respect each other, and we have that good.
Listen, I'm not trying to get choked out. Don't choke me.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm not gonna talk shit. That's for damn sure.
Dude, I had a huge hater in the beginning. Like huge hater.
Daryl?
No.
Wait, story time.
Oh shit. Hold on. Jeopardy.
Hit the music. Cue the music.
Don't do the music because everybody want to listen. They can't just hear me over the music.
They can hear you. We just laugh at the same time.
So I was an inspector at one company, and I was doing great. And then we hired this guy who was supposed to be like the man. Like he has all his level 3s, this and that. And then I was still the senior guy since he just started, and he was on my job. And he was just slow. He would disappear. Things weren't getting done. And I even had him just do the easy stuff so he wouldn't get in my way and he wouldn't slow down the big inspections. And then like day 2, he's still doing the stuff. And I call into the office. I was like, hey, just send this guy home or get him off my job because he's not doing anything. He's disappearing, this like this. I don't want this on my job. And then it ended up being a big thing. And he got in my face that day too. And I was like, man, just go home.
You're doing the and then again. I just gotta let you know.
Yeah?
I can make a whole nother video, bro.
Oh, gosh. A whole nother video, huh? He said, make a whole nother video.
After that... So after that, I won. Let's see here. I was on go to another company. I was on go to another company, and he heard about this.
Sit down. Let me sit down for this story.
All right. Check this out.
I might get the music going.
So I interview and everything, and then before I started, the inspections manager called me. This is a big company. He's like, "Hey man, I heard some things about you that you're this and you're that, and we I don't know if it's true. Is this true? Because I don't want someone like that on my company." I was like, "Who said this?" He said, "I don't really want to disclose it and stuff." I said, "I tell you what, ask the guy who said this what I look like. Just ask him what I look like. Like, hang up with me, call him, and ask what I look like, and then call me back." And then he called me back. He's like, "Yeah, he doesn't know who you are." I was like, he doesn't know what you look like.
Wow.
I was like, "Well, then there you go. I'll see you when I start."
Haters.
Haters.
That's all right. Haters are good. That means you're doing something right. It's not a big deal. And you know what I heard? I heard this one thing, which I go by, is if you don't care what people think, you don't care what people say, at that point you are very dangerous because you just mastered the level of like unfuckwithable. Like you just don't care. You're just in your own zone, you're in your own world, you're just focused, you got tunnel vision on what you're doing, and that's it. It doesn't even matter. It's nothing.
I like that one too. It's none of my business. It's none of my business what people are thinking about me.
No, I can care less. And no one that is doing better than you is gonna hate on you.
Exactly.
On the way,
pat you on the back.
Tommy's on his way to his 8th freeze up this week while listening to
Oh my God,
tape.
Tommy
Thank you,
has
sir.
been killing it.
Hate us because they ain't us.
Get that overtime, man.
Yeah, Tommy be posting. People, that's an underrated account. He be posting. He's getting the hang of it. He's trying. Keep on firing them off, Tommy. I'll keep sharing them.
I'll be back on Instagram soon. I'm not really sure, but I'll be back.
You said 40 days. That shit's coming up quick.
Yeah.
40 days? Are you doing a cleanse?
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of getting out of it for a second.
You didn't even notice he's
it's
gone. You
very,
didn't even
very
notice he's
time
gone,
consuming.
right?
Oh man, I didn't want to
I'm
say
just
that, but
fucking
yeah,
with
I
you,
did it.
kid.
But also too, because I'm
Do
not
it.
really on it too much like that too. I have so much content in my phones, and I'm like, these would be amazing videos, but I just don't have time. I don't have time to do it. Maybe I can send it to Bobby. You looking for a side job?
Yeah, I'll crank some videos together. Let me see.
He never seen a dollar he never liked.
That's
That's
it.
right, baby. I like that. I
That's
gotta
it.
use that one sometime.
I can
Yeah.
make a quick video. You don't have CapCut? CapCut.
Yeah, you gotta
Who is
download
that?
CapCut.
Who's she?
CapCut. She's free. She's free, and
No.
she
Oh, she's
edits.
free. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you put the video
No.
on there, and then dive in, and then it's gonna tell you need to have a watermark if you don't share it to TikTok. Pretend you're gonna share it to TikTok, and then it will do its little thing, and then it saves to your phone, and then you're like, nah, never mind, fuck TikTok, and then you just have the video saved on your phone. CapCut. For
Interesting.
anyone trying to make
CapCut.
videos, get on CapCut.
Noted.
That's how you put the captions on the screen, and you make the cool effects, and there's all the people on the screen where you can CapCut. That's where it's at.
Interesting.
Oh, Vinny
Noted.
Vinny
You can
took
jot
3
that
months
down.
off. Okay,
Whoa.
let's go.
Who's that? Redline. My boy Vince.
Yep, Vince.
Yes. I told him
I'm
I
gonna
missed
take
him.
three
It's like
months
I
off.
was telling you earlier, Bobby. I was like, I haven't talked to Vince in a while. I don't know. You don't like me no more? Or I thought we were friends.
No, he's tunnel vision, right, Vince?
Yeah, that's right. He sure
He's got
is.
that tunnel vision.
Yeah, they're out there killing it too.
What is that thing you got in front of you?
Yeah, what's in the box?
Oh, you mean this little thing sitting on this bucket in my office?
Yeah, I need
Dude.
more.
God.
I need some
Okay, so the
Marvette
first
stickers.
time, let's go. I got you. I need a dope and tape hat, but we'll talk about that later.
I got you. We're gonna do
Like,
that.
we need a Marvette hat and shirt. What's up?
We'll
What's
bring
up?
Dope.
You tell me what's up. I've been trying to trade for the
What
longest
you want
time.
this? You want this hat?
I mean,
You want me?
can
You want
I
me
get
to put?
that exact?
You
That
want me to
hat
put
that's
Marvette
your
on the
head?
side? I put Marvette on the
That
side.
would be nice.
Okay.
I mean,
Are you gonna be at
that'd be cool.
NFPA?
I might.
If
If I get the hat, I will.
All right.
Okay. All right. Done.
Sounds good.
We'll see you
Hey,
there.
here's another thing on backflow. I mean, on fire pumps. Before you go and pay money and all this stuff, SPP pumps, they're going to be finishing their classroom in like 4 weeks. Yeah, so we'll get you all the info and everything for that class.
Oh
Here in
yeah, let me
Atlanta.
know, please.
Boom.
Yeah, here in Atlanta.
Please,
Maybe you can come out to that in March.
let's
So
do
that'd
it.
be cool. We can have a crew out there flowing
bring
some
it.
waters.
Yeah,
Load the place up.
that'd be
I
some
bet
good
Chris will be
videos.
with it.
That'd be some good content. I like that. I've
Yeah.
actually been talking to also. Do you guys know who Talco is? The home hydrants.
Talco home hydrants. No.
Is he
They
Talco
do,
on Instagram?
Yeah, they're on Instagram.
I
They
gotta
do.
see it. I gotta see it. Talco Fire.
Yeah, Talco Fire. Yeah, they do home hydrants. So like in all these areas, like out here we have like Joshua Tree, Yucca Valley, all those areas they have super low water pressure. So they put in this it essentially just like a pump with a storage tank. It's all built into one, has a riser with the water flow. And it has like a fill valve. Oh my God. So I've been talking to them.
No, I don't follow them and they don't follow me. What's up with that? Come on back.
Oh wow,
I'll hit it
something's going
first.
on.
I'll hit it first.
So they put it on top of the mountain, I guess?
No, they just put it. I mean, it has to be inside because in that area, it's they have freeze points up there. So it's inside the house or the garage or something like that. It ties into the domestic line, has a fill valve. And once that water flows, it just fills back up and it has a pump on it, ties into the 120, has a water flow. It's nice little system. So
how are they not following me? Do you believe that shit? Man.
You're not doing something right, Bobby.
Trying everything. Hydro tap. Marvette got one. Let's go.
Yeah. So have you used the hydro tap yet?
I have used it. First time I saw this was at AFSA when we went, right?
Right.
And super interesting. I've always thought, since I first started doing this, I'm thinking, wow, for us at least, it would be 2 techs out there with 2 48 pipe wrenches, right? One's holding back, the other one's trying to crank the shit off. Sometimes the seal could break. I mean, underneath it, I mean, it's just, what a mess.
Boom.
And sometimes that thing is so tight. I mean, nobody ever flips those, rarely, unless you're, a solid technician. So when you go out there, you're creating just, oh my God, just a whole workload. You're using man hours, you're using all this labor, more material than need be, just so much. We saw this at AFSA And me, I like all the gadgets. I call myself Inspector Gadget sometimes, okay? I never skimp on tools. I always like to be more efficient and keep up with, you know, the way that things are going and stuff. So this Hydro Tap, saw the FSA, I had to have it, right? So when I started my company, I'm like, okay, we're going to get one of these. It's a very small price to pay. This thing pays for itself in probably two 5-year services. Okay, maybe even one, depending if you know how you quote it. I don't know. But this thing is so efficient. I'm going to show you guys real quick. I know you guys probably seen it. You guys saw it before, but we're going to dive a little bit into this. Let me know if you can see this.
Oh, we see it, and we want to see it.
Okay.
Show us.
So you guys have seen this. Well, we had to get the Marvet sticker on there. You know that, right?
That's what's up.
Okay. Nice little case on there. Okay. And then you guys, again, have probably seen this. Let me pop this. Try to pop this side off real quick.
Oh, okay. Look at that.
All right. So we got all these nipples. So the other day we used this. I purchased this probably 2 weeks ago. I'm driving around. I'm fiending, looking for an FTC. Like, let me just back flush it, please. Like, I won't even charge you. Let me just test this thing. So we have all these assortment nibbles. You got a tap cylinder. You got a few different set rods. So when you open this thing up, there's like a little list right here, right? And it basically walks you through everything. I know they have like a basic video on like YouTube, I believe. So it just tells you, you know, what set rod to use, which these are 1, 2, and 3. They're numbered for the different type of check valves you use. So the other day we used it on a wafer check, a 4-inch wafer check. All right, this is the one that we took out.
Okay, damn, so, she's got it.
Yeah, I got
it.
Okay, I took this. This is my trophy right here. We're going to use this for training.
Okay.
All right. So this was my wafer check. So this thing's pretty cool, man. This thing is, I mean, it took a little bit, you know, and it's going to take a little while to get used to it, you know, 1 or 2 times. We're going to get in there. But you find the set rod. In this case, it was number 2. This thing is in the normal position like this. All right. So you have to push this thing in and you're going to wiggle it around and then pop that thing.
Boom.
Pop it open, right? Okay, bear with me here. It's a little difficult because again, it's not
I want to know how that water doesn't come out that hole. How do they stop that?
Okay, well, let me get there. All right, then you're going to chase it with one of the nipples. We're going to go through this pretty quick, but all right. Chase it with one of the nipples. It goes into the 1/2 inch here, right?
All right.
All right. Let's just do this real quick. I don't know what Bobby's laughing at. This is crazy.
I have it so you have the whole screen, but every time Brian talks, it shows his face. I don't know. You have to watch the replay.
Oh, he's taking over?
Everyone that's watching kind of knows. It doesn't do anything when I talk, just when Brian says something.
All right. So you're going to chase it with the 1/2 inch nipple, guys? You got that part?
Look at that.
Okay. Chase it with the 1/2 inch nipple. Hold on, we're not done.
Boom.
Okay.
There's more.
I'm not even talking and it goes to me.
We're going to put our tap cylinder on. There's some flats right here.
Turn my mic off. Go do this.
Yeah. Turn that off. Okay, we're going to put that on there. So the flats on this cylinder right here are going to be flat with right here on this set rod.
And now we're going to lock the pressure in.
Then we're going to lock it in. We're going to lock it in with these bolts. It comes with some bolts right here. We're going to put these in here.
Oh, I seen that catch.
Saw that? That was smooth, right? Was that smooth?
Yeah, it was smooth.
Can we edit that? All right, let's edit
I can probably grab it.
All right. The left hand. All right. So this locks onto the flats. Boom, boom. Some other bolts on the inside. They have little O-rings, little gaskets on them to create a watertight seal on that side.
You're doing a great job.
This real quick. Thank you. Let me tell you, this is gonna get a little heavy. Right?
Yeah, it's gotta be heavy.
I'm shaking. You know when you get the sweat on your upper lip, like the Whitney Houston?
We can't see it. Don't tell us.
Okay, good.
The tools set out and everything. You were setting up.
Let's go.
Okay.
But you thought it was joking? This ain't no game?
Yeah.
All right.
I didn't know. Look at that. Boom.
All right, check it out.
That thing is clamped open.
All right, give me 1 second. 1 second. How much more time we got? It's not 7 yet, is it?
You got all the time in the world. We're running this thing till midnight.
Jeez. Goodness gracious.
We go off real USA time, which is it's It's a little after 9.
It's a little after 9? Oh, okay, good.
Yeah. Over here in the real USA.
Knock it off with that already. You don't want that smoke. You don't want to.
You guys are just
like
a little
bit
behind. It's all right. Which time does the stock market go off of? Why is that?
Oh my gosh, it does go off east, huh?
That's what I'm saying. It's the time of the USA, baby.
Well, the stock options, they're also in New York, so I mean.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Why? How come? I don't know why.
All right.
When Brian talks.
So there you go. Look, it locks that down. Okay, it locks the set rod in place, and your clapper is fully open. Bobby, be serious for a second. Damn it! Come on, man.
Sorry.
And that's it.
Hey, will you be professional, please?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna turn my mic back off. Okay, please be professional.
Edit him out, please. Sorry. Edit him out.
You're gonna have to watch this after to understand my pain.
Oh my gosh. All right, so there it is.
That looks great.
Fully open, ready to back flush.
Let's go. But so you
isn't
you want to put a nipple in the top and then a valve or no?
So they do. The kit does come with a 1/2-inch ball valve that you can, yes, thread into here with another nipple and then put on here and close the valve for another watertight seal. Yes, you can do that. What I would recommend, what I did notice was that before you tighten these, just because this won't be even. So before you tighten these, get your other nipple in there first.
Okay.
And then make sure you tighten this, and then you can put your ball valve on that.
That's great advice.
If not, it's a little, yeah.
We really appreciate that demonstration.
Dude,
I was not expecting that. That was excellent.
Honestly, that thing is, I would highly recommend. There's a lot of products out there that I don't stand behind, so I would never exploit them. I wouldn't put it out there and say, hey guys, go get this. I don't got no codes. I don't got none of that. I'm not getting no commission. You know, anything you hear from me, any tools that I put out and I stand behind is because I actually use them. I believe in them, and I believe that they're efficient and they will make us better as technicians. So I got this HydroTap from Arco. I would highly recommend. I think it's a great tool. I think everybody should have it. There should be no reason to make an excuse not to have it, in my personal opinion. Yeah, this thing is awesome. I love it. I'll be doing some more back flushes. Actually, tomorrow, I got another back flush going on tomorrow. I got a couple next week, so I'm excited. I love that thing.
You gonna get some videos for us?
I'm gonna get some videos. I am gonna get some videos, and I told you I have a lot of content in my phone, but just no time to post it. But I will. I'm working on it. Okay.
We'll get there. Let it stack up. Let it stack up. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah. So definitely HydroTap from Arco. Use the code. Go ahead, Bobby. That's your cue.
Dope and Tape. If you buy anybody buys anything from Arco, you use code Dope and Tape. You save 10% at checkout. That's always been a code. Arco's the best. That's always been a code. Arco.com.
And if you have trouble, let us know, and we'll take care of it.
That's it.
Or you go to Starbucks, use Dope and Tape code, you get a free waffle, you know, all that other stuff.
They got waffles at Starbucks? I didn't even know we had that code. Oh my goodness.
A pup cup. You get a free pup cup.
That's on their that's on their secret menu for the Dope and Tape code. You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah,
I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up right now. I don't see it.
It's crazy. Tell them all the other places you got codes. Target, PetSmart, all that. Hey, these are the boys to know. You mentioned Dope and Tape, that's it. You're in. You're in the secret club right there.
Oh, it's great. Brian is so studious. So when you started doing that demonstration, I gave you the full screen. You had the whole screen. I got rid of Brian and myself, gave you the whole stage. But for some reason, anytime Brian would make a little peep, all of a sudden his big head would pop up. And that's why I couldn't stop laughing. You have to go back and watch the replay because it was I don't know. It's the funniest thing ever.
That's funny. That's cool. That's like I told you earlier. I wanted to just get on here real quick. I think that was cool to just have like a demonstration for the techs. But I am also going to post my own video, probably on Instagram as well as YouTube. You know, I like training. I like teaching. So I think it would be good. And then, I mean, there's a lot of you out there that know, I'm sure, a hell of a lot more than me. But if at any time, if anybody has any questions on this, or anything else I do, please DM me, call me, do whatever. I think we're here for each other. And hey, tech support is 24/7.
What are the links for those? Where can they find you on social media?
Social media is going to be, that is interesting. What is a social media? Marvet Fire Pro or something like that, I think.
Oh, I got you. I
Let's
got you.
see.
Let me see.
Yeah.
How
Told you
many
I'm
labor
not, I'm not.
hours are you quoting when you do these?
Marvet_Fire Pro on Instagram.
That's it. Marvet_Fire Pro.
How many labor hours are you doing? Are you charging? Like 2 or 3 or?
So well, when I've been doing them, it's just part of the 5-year inspection. So I'm not charging labor hours. We do, and I don't know if that's how you guys do it over there, but inspection is, you're not charging labor, you're just charging an inspection price. But if it were like, if they needed to do like a back flush separate from that, I'd probably do it at 4 hours because I do have a 4-hour minimum. But again, it's just one technician, right? So some people look at it as, well, I could send 2 technicians and make more money. Well, I guess, yeah, but you can also send one of those technicians to another job that can essentially, have the possibility of making more money or being more productive. And in turn, you make your customer happy, right? You're not, I mean, that's me personally. Again, people try to tell me all the time that, I should be charging more, or I should be doing this, or I should be doing that. And I just want to say, look, I'm going to do business how I want to do business. I take care of my customers and they see that and they know that. And I go to sleep happy at the end of the day, knowing that, I'm not just out here trying to get rich off one job. I'm not ripping my customers off. I really, I empathize with each customer individually, and I see them as people and as consumers, and I don't see them as a price tag. So,
Yeah.
that's important to me. That's very important to me, and I stand by that. And that's not going to change.
We
So,
see
I
you.
completely
We see you.
agree. And people buy from people who they trust.
yeah, absolutely,
And if you're
absolutely,
fair on top of that, you're gonna become family to them. They're gonna
yeah.
trust you and they're gonna keep you around and they're gonna rely on you and just that knowledge of them knowing that if they call, you're gonna answer, you're gonna care, you're gonna take care of them. I mean, that's
Oh
huge.
yeah, absolutely.
Huge.
Oh, one more thing on the FTC for technicians doing ITM, or just in general, if you guys didn't know this, if you were doing an inspection and the FDC is missing caps, you do not just write it up as missing caps and go and replace them. Per NFPA 25, the FDC, if it's missing caps at the time of inspection, shall be backflushed. That is very important. I think all technicians should know that. You're not just going to go throw caps on it, because if the fire department hooks up to it and they blow something in, a lot of times, whether it be homeless or just a passerby or whoever it is, they're stuffing trash into these things. They're putting rocks. You don't know what's in there. Don't just throw a cap on it. Make sure you bring it up to the customer. It needs to be back flushed. Show them the code. That always kind of just clarifies everything for a lot of people. Yeah, that's super important. I just want everybody to know that. If you didn't know, please, that's very, very, very important information right
I
there.
didn't know that,
So
and now
don't.
I do. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
That's huge.
That is good info
That's
right
very
there.
huge.
Flush them.
Yep,
Flush them
Now,
flush
out.
is
them.
that in the annex?
No, that's actually. I'll find it and I'll send it to you guys later. But that's actually in that section for testing for inspection and maintenance.
Wow, that's awesome. And by the way,
Yeah.
guys, y'all saying I don't know where to get the book and everything like that, for inspection and testings or really any NFPA book, you can get it from NFPA's website or you can just roll onto your Amazon, click
Yeah.
it, be there in a couple of days.
Yeah, if you sign, believe on nfpa.org, you can just sign up. I mean, I have a free account. I don't pay anything. You go on there, you create an account, and you can look up all the codes, all the code books right there on your phone, on your tablet, on your computer, whatever device you have. You can pull it up right there. I mean, personally, me, I have that as well, but I like hard copy books because I like to be able to flip between the pages a little bit faster. I like to highlight and make notes. But I think those are, if you're an inspector, I mean, that's an important book for you to have. I mean, that's like basically your Bible, right? You should know
Yeah.
that thing fairly. If you have any questions, you don't ask somebody else. You go straight to your book. You go straight to your Bible and you look for it. You find the section. And that way, if your customer asks or anybody asks, you can stand firm on what you're saying. And at the end of the day, you're just doing your job and you're going by the code. This is what the code states, and this is what needs to be done. I think a lot of times people have an issue with, well, what if the customer gets upset? Well, okay, sure. What if they get upset? But what if their building burns down? What if I mean, there's so many what ifs. But
You just got to do
anyways,
your
just
job right.
follow your code. Do your job right. You get paid to do it. We talk about this all the time. This is a very important industry. Probably a little bit underrated. A lot of people don't know what we do, but we know what we do. We know the good that it does, and you should, if you're gonna do something, be the best. Try to be the best at it.
Let's go. Be the
Don't
best.
stop learning.
You are setting
Be
the
the
bar.
best.
You are
Absolute
setting
best.
the bar so high,
Yes.
and I love it.
Man, thank you.
A
I'm
little
trying.
quick tip on, well, not really a quick tip. How I
A long tip.
when I get my books, I will highlight and tab where you have the shit, the word for that, the tables. Yes. So I will tab where the tables are in the different chapters, highlight the tables in one color, and then in the bold separate sections, I'll highlight in another color. And then I'll save two other colors just for information that I need to quickly find, either
Yeah.
from getting ready for testing and inspection, like nice set, or just for your knowledge. So that's kind of how I go about tabbing out, highlighting my books.
Yeah, that's
like
important.
it.
That's good. That's really good. I mean, quick references.
Then you just get there
It's all
quick.
about speed, right? Yeah. That's how it is too. When I mean, you're going to take your nice sets and stuff, and you can go in there with like an open book, and you have everything tabbed out. So I mean, that's awesome. That's
And if you
how it should
write in
be.
it,
Yeah.
if you write in it, put it somewhere close to the crease, so the guy at PIM, at the testing center doesn't see it. And do not do it in color because they'll pick it out. So if you
Great
write in it, do
advice.
it in black and put it close to the
That's funny.
crease.
Close to the
That's real
crease.
close
You're
to
not
the
supposed to
crease.
write in it.
And then don't open the book all the way. You gotta kind of peek in, crack it open a little bit, and see what you wrote. Yeah.
Just a quick tip. Oh yeah, and then also you
Oh,
cannot have post-its in there. Because
yeah.
I was using mine at work and stuff, and I was studying and everything. I had like, I don't know, maybe 15 little post-its all through there. And she's like, "You got to take all these out." I was like, "What?" So you can't post it. Like you cannot
Yeah.
have like loose. I said, "What if I tape both sides to it, and then it's not loose?" And she's like, I was like, "Well, then it's not loose. It's part of the book and everything." And I just have additional information from different chapters and put it in here and annex. She's like, "Okay." I was like, "All
Oh
right, let's
wow,
go."
that was methodical. she no longer works there.
Yeah.
Probably, but none of that's my problem.
Oh, that's great.
That's funny.
So
That's
you,
good.
I'm
So
here to
what's up?
win.
What have you guys been up to? Brian, last time we spoke, I think you're at another company, right?
Dude, yeah. Yeah. So I'm at was it North American Fire Protection? Shout out to them. Incredible company, woman
Yeah.
president, and she's
Hey, let's
insane.
go. I like it
Dude,
already.
she is so like motivating, like the work
Yeah.
she does. I mean, she's like the woman Goggins of fire protection. Like she's
Oh.
wild,
she is a hard
freaking
worker.
wild. Yeah, she is a hard worker and she's fair and incredible boss. So I've always chased challenge and she offered me probably the biggest challenge um I ever wanted. Really, like my ultimate goal was to run branches and or just run one branch and that was my goal. I didn't really have a feeling that I wanted to open my own company. I just wanted to run one, and I came in as the national operations manager just for a short period of time, and now we're getting close to my actual role, which is we're going to start a branch here in Atlanta and in Jacksonville. So we're going to get them
Oh,
started.
nice.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to look at some warehouses
Oh,
and hey,
what?
I'm looking to hire a guy. Come grow
Is
with
that
me. And
right?
what I
Is
what
that
I
right?
mean by grow with me is I am not gonna hire above you. Like if you're with me, I will promote. There's no way I'm gonna hire above me.
What kind of work's this person gonna be doing, Bry?
So in the very beginning, I need a service guy. He's gonna be doing basically inspection services, maybe some small ad relocates. In the beginning, you will. I mean, I had to guarantee you 40 hours, or I couldn't hire you. I just could not do that.
Yeah.
I can't live with myself. I couldn't sleep. So there is some new construction jobs. We have like three of them here in Georgia. So you would go work with those new construction guys and help them. And then when I have service, you help do some service, and then we grow until you're doing service. And then if you do not have your NICETs or anything like that, then you get the book. I just ask for you to buy the book. You buy the book, you study. I'll pay for fire tech training course. I'll pay for whatever course you need, and then I'll also pay for the test too. And then the ultimate you'll go from service over into inspections. And then when it's time to have a manager in the office, then you'll move into the office for either inspections or service, whichever one you want to do, or whichever one is better fit for you and what we need. And then you just keep growing. You go from
Damn.
the
Hey, go
field
just
to inspections to office to territory service manager. I mean,
hey,
Sky is the
just
limit.
go ahead and send me that application.
yeah,
Yeah.
come on over here.
What?
Yeah.
Man, that sounds like a date to Cold Stone or some shit, man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me.
Let's
Yeah, so
go.
I'm super
Man.
excited.
That does
So
sound
excited.
awesome. Who wants
Oh,
to be
that's
an
cool. I love
inspector in
that.
Georgia? Hey.
Yeah,
Hey,
if you wanna come on over here to Georgia, or if you're in Georgia and know somebody, hit me up. Let me know.
Georgia, let's see. I'll see if I know anybody for sure. That sounds like a good gig.
Hell
I love
yeah.
that. I love that you guys are willing to train and all that stuff. That's very important. I think a lot of people sometimes they don't take advantage of that, but I think that's a key. And something that I've always heard is that you want to train your employees so well and take such good care of them that or train them so well that they have the opportunity to leave, but then treat them so well that they never want to. And I think that's a great thing. Take all the training that you can, and I think that's amazing. I love that.
Thank you,
That's
thank you.
great.
I
That is
truly believe,
great.
and
That's a big perk.
it makes me so mad when companies like, oh yeah, we'll do it. Just give me like 6 months. Yeah, we'll do it
Yeah,
first of the year.
yeah,
Like
right,
what? It's not even that
right,
much money. Like
right.
these people are wanting to improve themselves, and why do you not want to be a part of that? And Matt Bass is in the comments, and I'm gonna something he said. He's like, hey, even if it's not with my company, and you want to do something, I don't have that role for you, but you want to start learning, then I'm gonna get you on that path to get where you want to
Yeah,
get, and then help you get another job at somewhere that has that position. I'm fully
yep.
on board with that, and do not feel afraid to come to me and be like, hey, I want to be a designer. I know we don't have a designer spot, but that's kind of where I want to do it. And I'm like, hey, get the book. We'll get you training. We'll get your level 1, and I'll help you get another job. It's cool.
That's right. That's right. I love
Oh,
that. I love that.
there's so many
Wow.
different avenues you can go in this industry. If you
Yeah.
literally get tapped out and you hit a plateau and you want to try something new, I mean, there's got to be about a dozen things you could do and
Yeah.
still stay within the industry.
I feel like designers out this way, and I don't know, maybe it's just because I just started my company. I don't know too many people like that, but I feel like designers out in my area are just like scarce. Or like an
It
issue that
is.
I'm having is that I'll reach out to a designer and it's like, and then it'll just like, oh yeah, I'll get back to you. I'll send you a proposal. And it's been like 2 weeks and I don't hear anything. There's like no follow up, no
I
communication.
know
It's
the
like,
problem.
oh my God,
I know the
that
problem.
is the
I know
worst.
the problem. It's because that the design aspect has gone like astronomically through the roof. They spend hundreds of $1,000s on coordination, and the designer has to be so involved on that one system, on that one job, sitting in all these meetings that they literally don't have enough time to do all these other ones.
And on
And
Oh
top of
man.
that, too, they don't get paid a whole lot of money for what they know either.
so how
So,
many jobs can
Yeah.
they be working on and taking all these calls? And every job super in the city wants them on a meeting at 10 o'clock to talk about it and put
and a
elbows
lot of
here. And
designers are out of job. There's a lot of them nationwide that are out of job, and a lot of them are going and they're starting their own company, and they're just doing designs freelance, and that's
Yeah.
really the way it should be. I mean, that way they get paid what are deserved,
they only
and they're
accept what
getting
they
jobs
want.
done. Yeah. So that's kind of how it's going, unfortunately, with designers. I mean, that's just kind of like the name of the game,
Yeah.
You got to get a
unfortunately.
good one and treat him good, and then hope he's just always, that big. He'd be like,
Well,
you're a
let's
designer.
okay, so let's put that out into the universe right now. I need fire alarm designers, I need clean agent designers, I need residential sprinkler designers. I mean, if
Let's
anybody, if
go.
you guys please, if but please let me just say this one thing. If you do not have the time or if you do not follow up and you don't have solid communication, please don't bother I am very big on that. I value everybody's time. I will not waste your time, and I just ask the same in return, please. I need people who are responsive. I need people who can get back to me in a timely manner, who can keep me updated and just follow through. I am so big on that. I will give you 120%. Just please return that. So if you are one of those people, please reach out.
There's got to
If
be
not,
there's
then
got to be
yeah,
one somewhere.
there's got to be. There's got to be because yeah, I got projects coming in, and like I said, I'm just trying to keep the customer first, but it's kind of hard when I'm the middleman between the customer and the designer, and I'm not getting any word back from my designer, and I'm just kind of pushing it off, and that's hard on me because I want to make sure that my customer gets that attention that they need, and when they can't, it really crumbles me and it bothers me big time. So
hopefully we find someone. There's got to be someone out there
yeah,
that can do some
hopefully
design. Maybe we'll get one person that fits all those categories that
that would be
that we're
awesome.
looking for.
Yeah,
And
that'd be amazing.
that's
Oh,
it.
shout out to Captive Air too. They're big in the. I think we talked about this too last time. I've been working with them to do their Captive Air suppression systems. So they've been giving me work. They're awesome. Their team over there, and those systems are just top quality, top notch. So those are big. Shout out to them.
Let's do it. So what about the cherry?
Yeah.
What about the cherry red? You keep cherry red on the truck?
I cannot find any because of Chad.
So Chad says, "Tell Marvette I left her
No.
a couple cans of cherry red at the Home Depot on Highway 111, but that's it till Sunday, sold out."
Yeah, dude. I drove.
What?
I
He's
told him I
buying it
drove from.
all?
Oh my God, that freaking sick guy. That sick man. Let me tell you, I drove from, which you guys probably don't know where Riverside is. Riverside is probably about an hour from me, all the way from Riverside down here to Palm Springs, about an hour. I stopped at like 3-4 Home Depots. I stopped, man, no red.
Wow. Really?
Like, this has got to be a joke. This has got to be a joke.
It's
and
Chad.
Then you see Chad. Chad comes out with another video. Said what I said. I paint the town red. And I'm like, bro, can you please? Matter of fact, what does it cost? Let me buy some off of you because at this point,
yo, he's got like
Home
a whole.
Depot got the red on back order, man.
He got a gang box. He's got that shit in there with.
He got the he got the Connex full of.
Boom! It's got my pillow. He's got my pillows in there, and all the cans are sitting there nice and comfy.
That's ridiculous. So I'm just gonna do everything but paint the town red, and then I'm gonna just have to call Chad out to come out hook me up with that. I'm like, damn, Jesus, man.
Chad's hogging up all the. He seen that he was starting to be trending, and everyone was starting to paint everything. He's like, no, not on my watch. It was like yeah. It was like Brian with the Durango. No one's blowing this tranny but me.
Yeah, we had fun in Orlando in that Durango, man.
Oh, like, whose Durango was that?
Easy on the transmission.
I rented it. And I treated it like a side piece.
I said, dude, I'm driving. He goes, no one's going to ruin this transmission but me. Most of the designers that I know became sprinkler fitters because they do not want the headache anymore and the lowering pay rate of the designer. And the designers like get yelled at. Like if there's a mistake, like you put the pipe up and the print says for it to be there, and it's a pain in the ass to take that pipe back down and move it, and the designer fucked it up. I'm calling him. I'm chewing him out. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have put the line in the wrong spot. And I hung that big ass pipe up there.
Oh my god.
Damn designers.
Oh.
Fab
man.
on site. I just put my laser beam and I see what's straight, and that's where I'm going. Boom. Put another hanger. Piece of pipe. Hanger. Pipe. Hanger. Pipe.
Hey Bobby, what happened to that? Where were you at? Was it under like a bridge or something like that, or what was up with that spooky shit you were doing?
Oh yeah, I was on an island.
Yeah, that island.
What happened with that?
Shutter Island. It's still there. I'm just busy doing like real shit now.
We were back at the hospital.
We were in a little lull. I was in a little lull at the hospital. There wasn't really much going on. They were like, we got this stuff going on at the island, and I'm like, ooh, that sounds like right up my alley. And it's like a super long commute, but it's fun. It's like creepy, and like you're the only one out there.
He's like, ooh, that sounds like good content. That sounds like good content right there.
Like moldy and like there was like probably 100 breaks in one building. Like freeze ups. I had like
nice.
I probably replaced 100 T's probably, or like elbows or like whatever blew apart. And like you fix a dozen of them, and you turn the water on, and then there's like a dozen more. And we like just kept doing that.
Nice.
We're like, well, we're eventually gonna fix them all, and we got it. And then they're like, oh well, here's another building. There's another building. There's another building. And yeah, I don't know, it's crazy.
Job security.
A lot of work out there.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was interesting.
And so I'm back in the hospital now. We got to build out. We're fabbing it on site. We got to get the whole system up and running in the upright position, so then I can demo the old system that's in there. It's kind of like it's a weird one because of NFPA 241 and how BFD is involved, but yeah,
Very
just
nice.
been plugging away, driving to Boston.
Yeah, everybody on that East Coast, like you, Kenny G, Tom, everybody on the East Coast has been busy with all those freeze ups, huh?
The
Yeah, I
freeze
got
ups, oh
cold.
yeah. Even like Texas, like we got the Texas boys who never get any cold, and like everything's frozen.
Really?
Yeah, they had
Yeah,
all
well, I
kinds of
was out
freeze
there
ups in
last
Texas.
week, and when I flew in on Monday to Dallas, it was snow.
And they're like,
What?
yeah.
Snow.
And they were telling me
Oh,
they were
wow.
telling me in my DMs that like the majority of the houses don't even have heat.
Oh, nice.
Like because it doesn't get that cold. It's not supposed to get that cold down there. They don't like have like a
Yeah.
heating system. Brian, are you doing your
Well,
homework?
I don't need to, Daryl.
Daryl.
yeah.
By the way, Daryl, by the way, when you come on and we do the sales thing, I'm gonna let you go first, and however format you present, I will present the same. So,
Oh shit.
What did I miss? What did I
all
miss? I
right,
don't know what's going on. I'm not
all
seeing the
right.
Look, he's getting
So,
challenge.
excited. Look how excited he's getting.
yeah. So we're gonna do like a presentation for inspections to a customer. So Daryl is gonna present an inspection and service contract to a customer. The customer being the extremely difficult and unhappy Bobby, and
Okay.
then I will present the same in whatever format and way he presents it.
Mm. When is this going on? When is this taking place?
Coming up soon.
He just stares at me like I'm supposed to figure it out. Don't worry. Just hold
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
Yeah.
guys.
Thank you, sir.
Huh?
But my
Check the
assistant needs to
calendar.
look that
Yeah,
up.
yeah, right.
Yeah. So I
Shit.
also been reaching out like to some national sales managers and of some
Daryl, which
big
day is it, Daryl?
companies, and they're like, "Well, my
The
company
20th.
advises against it." I'm like, "Come on, let's
February
have some fun."
20th.
February 20th.
Yep. Don't
Mark
miss
the
it.
calendar.
It's gonna be
It's gonna be
great.
fun. It's gonna be fun.
That's it. So if you want to sell me something, it's gonna have to be free. So that's your hint.
You get a lot of free shit. So
Let's
I'll give you
go,
some. I'll
baby.
give you some free riser stickers.
Okay, I'll stick them.
Yeah, there
Sticker.
you
I like
go.
a sticker. I'm cool. I'm a construction guy. I like a sticker. Make me happy.
Yeah,
Huh? Like a
yeah.
T-shirt. You know, you get a T-shirt and like some stickers. Like, oh wow, we really did
no,
good this
Yeah,
week.
seriously. Yeah. That's a gold star for sure.
I had a little pad of stars. I had a little pad of stars. My kids had all these stickers, and I found like one little sheet of gold stars, and I'm like, oh, I'm taking these motherfuckers to work, and I've lost them. I was
Yeah,
gonna.
you is that your same shop, right? Because you remember I had said something that you guys were like setting up like a new shop to do like more demonstrations and stuff like that. What I saw
Oh,
on LinkedIn.
yeah, that's in my garage.
Oh, your
I
garage.
was gonna go down there tonight and groove with the G2X, but I think we're gonna hold off till next week. But one of these shows coming up, maybe next week, I'm gonna be in the shop and we're gonna do some roll grooves with the G2X, the
Oh,
road grooving.
nice. Where can I get one of those?
You can get one of those at arco.com, and you use promo code Dope and Tape. You can save 10% at checkout.
God, thanks. I
1 inch.
appreciate
It
that.
grooves
Yeah.
1 inch to 12 inch. It's the first of its kind. It's machine and in there. And I'm gonna tease you. You're not gonna see it until like next week. So you're gonna have to tune in next week. You have to like and subscribe, and that's it. Sell them on the ice
Very
fishing
well.
gear. Let's go. I wasn't trying to sell it, but like I posted one thing of me and my ice fishing gear, and everyone's like, "Oh, I freeze my ass off. Can I wear that to work? What's the link?" So I was like, "All right, let's just here's the link, boys." But ice fishing, My plan is to set up a big ice fishing thing and get Brian out here. Just get like some gear for him, have him all set up. Just gotta get him to show up, and we're going on the ice 16 hours.
and you just don't record me complaining.
No, I'm gonna record.
Yeah.
I'm gonna record you pulling slugs through the ice, and you're gonna be like, you're gonna go from thinking that you're gonna freeze and complain to having the best day of your life, and you're like, I'm not going back home. We're gonna fish again tomorrow. I'm telling you, there's nothing like it. You'll see.
I
Ice
love
fishing,
fishing.
huh?
I take my
Ice fishing, huh?
cousins and no, I take my cousins and brothers and my father and my son like deep sea fishing every year.
So you like
Ooh,
We go on
that
a
fishing?
sounds
big
fun.
trip.
There's
Oh yeah, I
nothing.
like fishing.
There's nothing like it when you got something you're pulling it up by hand and you can't see it till it starts to come through that hole. You don't know what you got.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. But on the flip side, I was looking at Airbnbs on the beach today. So I mean, I like I like my warm weather, you know?
Yeah, you could do that. You
Yeah.
could do that too. You just take a trip up to the Great Northeast, and we're gonna go cut some holes in like 12 inches of ice and pull some slugs through it.
That's
Yeah, you'll be
wild.
all right. Just throw on your Milwaukee heated jacket. Keep you nice and
Yo,
toasty.
I got one of them too. The trick with that thing, I put it on like the first layer. I do like a long sleeve and a t-shirt, and then I put the heated.
Yep.
I have the sweatshirt. I don't have the
Oh, okay.
jacket. So I put the sweatshirt on, and then I'll put like my coat or another sweatshirt on top of it. So when I turn it on, I can feel it. Because if you put too many layers under it, you can't feel it.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
I wear a long sleeve, two long sleeves because I have my like a compression shirt underneath and then this one. And when I wake up in the morning, I when I heat up my van, I just preheat it. I put it on like the lowest setting. So then when I get out, oh, another product that I stand behind, my Milwaukee heated jacket. That thing is so clutch. Not that it gets as cold as the East Coast, Northeast. No, it does not. Okay, but it's still cold out here for
Like
us
like
Cali
in the
people.
60s,
I
right?
support that. I love mine. I love mine as
Hey,
well.
hey,
Like in the 60s.
it gets down. No, it gets down to about, let's say like 40, 45, like Joshua Tree and stuff like
That's,
that. And,
yeah.
so, and then I wore it to Big Bear this past weekend. So that thing is so nice. And it comes with the little 12-volt battery. So yes, you do have to recharge it. And it sticks into like a little compartment on the side, but it's not
Yo,
heavy. It's not bulky.
I definitely got the
It's,
same
it is
one.
so nice.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's
I
cool.
Yeah.
lost my
It's so
first one
clutch.
in a car fire, and I got another one immediately.
Fire. Let's
See,
talk about that.
I have a Sherpa
As a,
Carhartt and I jacket. I love it. Like
Oh, Carhartt. Yeah,
yeah,
Carhartt's
I put
nice.
that on, I'm good to
oh,
go.
you'd be perfect for ice fishing on that thing.
Yeah.
Sherpa, bring it out, kid. Yo, I
All
was on my way
little
home from
fluff on
work,
the
and my
inside.
my car just burst into flames, kinda.
And what'd you do? Did you have an extinguisher? Like, what's up? What?
Nah, bro. Like the cop had an extinguisher, but that thing was like on fire. Like the
Oh,
extinguisher would have been like
wow.
the fire truck couldn't even put it out.
No way.
I had a sick F-150, and I had when my wife got pregnant, we traded the F-150 to get Grand Cherokee, and I took over the Subaru. And I know anyone that follows me really on Snapchat knows that I have this hatred for Subarus. And this kind of stems from this because it was a nice car. I was just starting to like it, and it started to do like a bum 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 bum. It was I was on the highway. There was no pulling off, and then all of a sudden it just did boom, and
Whoa.
Oh my God.
we filled up with smoke. I grabbed a couple quick things, but I couldn't grab everything. I was driving this thing to work. I had everything, multiple sweatshirts, lunch boxes, like tools. It was just up in flames during rush hour. Traffic
Oh,
on
wow.
495 is 3 lanes, and lanes on both sides were stopped. Took the fire department forever to get there. The chief was it might not have been the chief, but one of the firemen that was there was trying to accuse me of doing it on purpose.
For content.
No, for
Oh, okay, okay.
content.
I know who you
I'm
are.
glad, right?
I know who
I'm
you
glad
are.
you're okay.
The
I'm glad
first,
you're okay,
the
but that would
first,
have been a great
the
video.
first fire guys that showed up there, the fuel line was like squirting, so they took like vice grips and they pinched it and turned it and they like kind of kinked it so it would stop. And like the guy
Yeah.
went to it and he's like, "Were you tampering with this?" And I'm like, "No, dude, that was like you guys. That thing was squirting. Like I
Yeah.
was just driving. Like why would I do it in the middle of the highway?" But I called my wife. I'm like, "There's something wrong with." I texted her. I said, "There's something wrong with the car," and she's like, "All right." And then I like texted her like, "It's doing this," and she's like, "Oh, I think you'll be fine." And I'm like, "I'm gonna pull over and check the oil." And then the next text I said, "It's on fire." She's like, "What?"
That escalated quickly.
I'm like, it's on fire. You gotta have to come and get me. And she's like, "I like that car." I'm like, "I was just starting to like it too."
Should have said, I think there's something wrong with it, and then sent her a picture of it on fire. Like this
That's
is
what I did.
Yeah.
I wasn't really big on the content at that point. I was posting, just not as religiously as I am now. But I did videotape and made a couple funny videos when it was on fire. I
think it's
said,
getting a little
Has
warm,
anybody
babe.
seen, where are those videos at? Have we seen those?
I'll fire them off on Instagram after this. I said, for sale,
Yeah.
best offer, slightly used. It's
Yeah.
like got 15-foot flames coming from it.
Sold as is.
As is, I know
Yeah.
what I got. No low balls.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
this
my
is
God,
great.
that's
There, well,
good.
there
That's
goes another
funny.
hour. That just like flew by.
Dude, so fast.
Holy smokes.
Some good ice fishing in the Great White North. Let's go, Corlin. Corlin's always on here. Huge supporter from Canada, right?
Hey, Canada's beautiful.
Canada.
Love Canada.
That's it.
It's so
What
clean
else?
up there.
We got a new subscriber 2 days ago. How many subscribers we got, Bry?
We have 789. We're so close to 800
So close to 800.
Subscribers?
subscribers.
Wow.
789.
Thank you. I want to see 1,000 on there.
That's
11
awesome.
more for 800. Come on, hit the subscribe button if you haven't. If you really want to be helpful, make another Gmail and make another YouTube account. And no, I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
I was like, wow, you're asking for a lot. But this
A lot
kid
of
right
people,
here.
a
Okay.
lot of people can't subscribe because they don't have a YouTube account. You don't need an
Yeah.
account to watch,
Mm.
but you should have a YouTube account so you can subscribe. And you can also set your notifications. There's a little bell, and you can set your notifications, and it will say, "Hey, they're live," and then you'll never miss it. And I don't have to remind you guys on Discord. But what do we
And
got?
also, we have a spread shop right above, right here on my finger where I'm pointing. And you just go there, you can get some dope and tape merch and support us. I mean, it really does help because, like, if we have
Boom.
sponsors for the shows now,
Dope and
but
tape.
like we went to AFSA and on our own dime, and it was a little rough.
It was a little expensive, and if you guys didn't
Yeah.
if you guys didn't buy like 100 hats, then we wouldn't have been able to get Wahlburgers that day and feed ourselves.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for
He
that.
was like, "Do we have any money?" I was like, "I think so."
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
we got a little bit. Bobby,
We
you
got
blew
a
it up
couple
barking
peanut
at a
butter and
commercial.
jelly sandwiches.
And for the
No
record,
barking.
guys, like we do not use any money that we get from this show. We don't use it personally.
Yeah, we haven't
It,
like
it
taken
just
it. No.
it just goes to our account and then it helps us with the show.
Boom. Helps us
If we
with.
need to do anything to improve the show, we
That's
use
it.
that.
We gotta fly our camera guy out. We gotta take care of him this time.
Yeah, so we
Fly the camera guy out and make sure he's out there and well
make sure
fed.
he eats,
That's
and
it.
yeah.
We gotta feed him. He's a big guy, right, Chad? NFPA June, baby. Come on,
And
Orlando.
a possibility. I don't know if we can even swing it, but I was hit up by a giant company. They're international. They're based out of Brazil, but they were talking about us going to Brazil, to Sao
Brazil?
Paulo. No, to
Brazil?
Sao Paulo, to Brazil, and going to the
Ooh.
big fire safety convention there.
Damn, kid. When's this? I'm a
What? I
busy.
This is in
I'm a
know.
busy year. I
October.
gotta like do a little
This
bit
is
of.
in October.
I had to like do a
So,
little bit of piping heads at my real job.
yeah, when do we leave?
Yeah, right.
Man, you guys. All
We
right, I'm
we are
down. I'm
now. You
down.
got me on
Let's
the show,
go.
so we are
Let's
now
Let's
going.
go.
go. Well,
I know.
we're setting our eyes on Dubai for 2025, I think.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
What that's
I know. I was
intersect, right?
Intersect.
intersect.
It's
Yeah.
like the
I
biggest one
actually have the
ever.
contact to the
Boom.
people who to organize that, and I've been talking to them. So we'll
And you can
see.
do skydiving with like out any training or regulations. They just let you do it like the real way, where you go by yourself and pull it. You don't have to be strapped to some like
You
sweaty
can just
dude.
jump.
You can
Oh,
just
I'm cool
jump.
with that.
Strapped to so
Yeah.
I don't want to be
you
strapped to some
jumping
sweaty
you
dude
jump
when
with
I'm
no pack.
plummeting into the ground. I want to be like up there myself and figure it out, hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm down with
Tuesdays
that.
and
That'd be
Thursdays at
cool.
9 p.m. Thought you had him till he hit third. Oh. Chad said I blew up the Subaru racing a Camaro. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a fast Subaru. It was a
It's like a
legacy. It
Forester
was a legacy.
legacy.
It was a legacy sedan, not a hatch.
That's
No.
like a van, isn't it? Aren't the
Um,
legacies like
now I consider it a van. Yeah. No, the legacy was like a I don't know. It was like a little sedan. It was not as sporty as like this like the WRX, but it wasn't as like grandma as the Outback.
Oh
okay.
yeah.
I can
You
see
know.
that.
But either way, no
Any
Subaru.
plans for your Mustang? You say
The cover's on it. I say good morning to her every day when I walk out to the van. She's doing good. I use
Wait,
up
you just
most
fired
you
up on the weekends or what?
No, not in the winter time. She's sleeping like a bear. She's hibernating.
Oh wow.
I've tried.
you don't feel like you need to crank her up or anything like that?
No. Let her just sit.
No, no.
She just sit. She's good to go. Try to use almost all the fuel, and then come spring we'll fill her up with some 93 and do some burnouts that day. That's it. She loves it.
Ooh.
That's awesome. My first car was a 2000 Mustang convertible.
Oh wow. What happened? You crashed it?
Huh? No. I listened to a woman and had to get rid of him because I had a baby in high school and it was a mess. Should have
Oh.
said I'm gonna keep my Mustang. You don't like it, but here we
That's
are.
what I've been doing all these years
But here we are.
since '05. I'm like I'll
Yeah.
never sell it. I'm just gonna keep it even if I don't drive it. It's my baby. That's it.
That's funny.
She's right under me right now. my good girl. You guys are all rad. Thanks for bringing back Marvette. She's the real deal. I've seen her in action. The Cali
Who's that?
chapter. That's Chad.
My Chad.
Yeah.
Chad,
Let's
my boy. That's my guy.
go.
You know,
You
I
got,
did go to the dealership to talk to him about a Corvette, but they don't lease them. They only sell Corvettes.
and you got to be
I
30.
don't.
You got to be 35.
I don't want to buy
Don't you
it.
have to be 35 or something like that to buy one
I
of them
don't
new
know.
Corvettes?
I don't know. Maybe I'll have my dad like be second on it or something.
How old are you, Brian?
I'm
You
32.
just turned 29.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. So you only have to buy it, but I don't want to. I don't want to buy one.
Wayne
You
says,
know?
"I'll be the camera guy."
Yeah. Come on with it.
Let's go,
Yeah,
Wayne.
we'll work for food.
We'll work
Yeah.
for food. NFPA
That's
Orlando, be
right.
there, be square. Expo floor at these conventions is free to get in, if I'm not mistaken. If you want to go into the lectures and the sessions, you got to pay for that. But I'm pretty sure at Expo days you can get right in there for free. So NFPA is in Orlando in June. AFSA is in Denver in September. We'll be at both. I guess I might be going to Brazil. I'm not sure. Brian kind of just
Yeah.
sprung that
We'll
one on me.
see.
I think we're going to. I'm going to Atlanta in March potentially to SPP,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
And
we're
then
gonna.
somehow we're gonna have to keep working. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
No, we get play. You get. That's it. We got the iPhone. The power of the iPhone. Or if you use the other one, but I use an iPhone.
well, I mean, I got to inspect. I'll have inspections to do. I'll be running a branch. Like for me, just be like, "Yo, peace out."
Well,
Going
we
to
need the guy.
Brazil
We
for
need the
five
guy.
days.
Whoever the guy or the gal that just heard your pitch of you need a service person. They're gonna hit us up. They're gonna DM me because you're not gonna answer, and then I'm gonna give them your number, and then you're gonna hire them.
Yeah, that's
And
right.
they're
Right.
just gonna be taking
Because
calls like tomorrow.
Bobby answers all his DMs. In case you guys didn't know, he answers every single one. Right,
Everyone,
Bobby?
every time. Text,
Everyone.
text too, text too. But that's that.
Everything, all
I
that.
don't dish that number out too much. But DMs, I'll answer. Just hit me in the DM, I'll answer. Call me in the DM, I'll answer. It's the same
And
thing.
I'll be back on Instagram answering my DMs.
We're not
I'll be
missing you.
back.
How
I'll be
much
back.
longer do you have,
People are
Brian?
still
I don't.
tagging you every day, and you're just
I don't
missing it.
know.
I don't day. Oh, Sarah, when can I get Instagram back? How many more days so I can have my password?
Where'd he go?
Wait.
He got quiet.
You're not even dressed. Yeah. Wait.
Wait. Stop it.
Valentine's is 40 days.
It's 4 days.
So I'll be back Valentine's
Oh,
Day.
and on Valentine's Day. Oh, okay.
Recommend you all of you guys to do the same. To get out of social media and enjoy real life.
All right, but we never asked, but love you, baby.
I love real
I
life.
love that outfit.
Orlando, AFSA, home of the coldest ACs west of the Mississippi. That's it, yo. East Coast, we know how to do air conditioning. We're not fucking around.
Now
Man.
up there
Put a
where
little
you
more
live, like
Freon.
y'all do heat a little bit differently, like
I have I have all types of heat going to try to supplement the oil.
oh really?
Yeah. I'm burning a bag of pellets a day, a 40-pound bag of hardwood pellets in my pellet stove. I got a Harmon pellet stove that's just it holds like basically a whole bag.
I bet it smells good.
No, you don't smell it.
Yeah, I don't even know what
Oh,
that
really?
The
is.
pellet and the exhaust, it's like a wood burning. It's like a new school of wood burning. I dump a bag of pellets in there. It looks like rabbit food, and it makes a nice flame that you can see, and it puts out hot
Yeah.
air, but all the smoke and everything goes outside.
Mm.
You don't
It's
smell like the
super
wood or
efficient.
anything with it pushing it out?
No, like
The heat?
if you have like the window cracked, and then like some of the
Mm.
smoke might come in the window, but no.
Oh.
And then I have
Okay.
forced hot water, so I got like my oil burner runs every like half an hour to get the water to 270 degrees. That's running through these pipes to keep this thing from this house warm for these kids.
Whoa. Okay.
Damn
That's
kids.
it. You just keep
Always got to be
you just gotta
comfortable and
keep
shit.
turning it down. But then like as soon as it warms up, you just shut that thing right off. You don't burn any more oil. See you later. No, turn it back on till like Halloween.
Yeah. So I'm about to. I think we have a couple months until we leave this place and get like a little nicer like city style. Still I'm gonna still be like right here at the Brave Stadium, but
You love that
but I'm gonna
spot.
get a 3 bedroom and I'm gonna do a whole studio so you don't just see this dope and Tate, picture behind me. So I'm pumped.
Damn. All right.
I've been on
Oh,
Pinterest
you
looking.
I might have to change my studio when you do yours too.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a couch. That way I'm not just like regular Zoom, profile. Like I'm gonna sit back on like a chair and have my mic and maybe like a cigar humidor and have like,
Like cross your leg.
something like
Oh
that.
Like show
shit,
us your shoe.
classy.
Yeah.
I know about you,
Oh
dog.
wow.
I want to move. I think I want to move down to the down. I have a spare room downstairs where I would be able to put a table and have a guest here, and I could do
I want one of those one of those neon signs that say Dope and Tape Show.
Yeah.
Like one of the OG, like
They
the
make them.
logo on the hat.
Like
Yeah.
this on air up above me, it just says Dope and Tape though. That's what we
Right.
need. They make them. You can get
Exactly.
custom. It's a couple $100. I was looking.
Yeah, they're expensive,
We got big
but they'll be
plans,
worth it. They'll look
Marvette.
good. Yeah, big plans. I know you guys do.
All right, that's
Big
it.
dreams, big plans, big dreams.
That's right.
Thank
You
you
gotta
so
keep
much for
dreaming.
coming on and putting thought
Thank you.
into your demonstration. You had all the tools. That was
Absolutely.
excellent. And
Thank
I'm
you so
probably gonna
much.
try to take a clip from that and tag Arco and tell him about my promo code Dope and Tape, save 10%.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Oh,
Hey,
exactly.
look at
Marvette, some
that!
gear.
We just got. Look at that. Did it pop up? Does it pop up for everybody? It did. That's the first time I ever seen that.
What are you talking about?
That's fucking cool. Well, if you paid attention, you would know. Someone just
Well,
subscribed. I put this.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
No, but I see the number now. When you freaked
Right
out, I
there.
looked
Look
at
at.
it.
Are you
knew
looking at YouTube?
Oh, cool.
Jeremy
Jeremy
subscribed,
Box.
and the.
Oh yeah,
So
I see it. That's so cool.
I put that thing on so long ago, and I'm like, maybe it didn't do it right. It doesn't work.
Maybe it's no
But
one
we've
subscribes.
just never got anybody to subscribe as we're looking at it. It made a little noise too. That was awesome. I'm glad we
cool.
went
what
an extra.
happened?
You watch the replay. You go to youtube.com/dope and tape, and then you go to episode 110, and you go to about hour and 5 minutes, and you'll be able to see it. But you also got to go to where you were talking. You had the whole screen, and Brian's face just kept appearing because that was the funniest thing ever. I'm gonna go rewatch it now and try to make a funny reel.
Okay. All right. Let's do that.
Then he started whispering, and then he muted himself. Look at you.
I wanted to give you the spotlight, Marvette. Know your
I
worth.
appreciate you.
You know?
Know your worth, King. Know your worth.
Right.
Don't
You
let
too,
Bobby
Queen.
tilt that crown of yours. You better
That's it.
walk with your head high. You don't take no
Yeah,
shit from him.
I
You
know.
hear me?
I know
You're
what I
better
bring
than
to
that.
this.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, this shit's good.
Don't let him do you like that.
Everybody,
No,
thank you
no.
so much. We appreciate you.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for having
Thank
me. I
you so
appreciate it very
much.
much. All right, SoCal.